You are watching, you are listening, because you have decided from this point forward that you are only allowed to look back, only to see how far you've come. So how do we do this? How do we possess the confidence to move forward each day? How do we just ignore the naysayers and stop waiting for the world and its problems to align for us, to start to feel confident, to start to do what scares us, what drives us? What do we always think about doing, but then immediately talk ourselves out of? How do we grab that confidence and take the first step and endure the challenge of actually living? Women, I'm talking to you. Stop disguising your problems. This is so common of adult women. It's not bad that we can take it in the daily grind. We are resilient, and day after day we take punches and knocks. Inadvertently, it happens. Back talking from the kids, constant societal expectations of looking thin, pretty, stylish, and working full-time, cooking like you've invested your whole life in the culinary arts, giving back, volunteering, cleaning, being a supportive spouse, and it goes on and on and on. Again, this isn't bad, but if there isn't balance, if you are the sacrificial lamb so that everyone else in the world gets to live their life, chase their dreams, or be happy, you are disguising your problems with being so busy and put dead last, you've forgotten how to live. You've been on an airplane, and if you haven't, the flight attendants will tell you, put your oxygen mask on. Even before you put your children's on first, you put yours on first. Do you know why? Because if you pass out from lack of breathing, aka living, you can't take care of your kids. You can't take care of your loved ones. You need to breathe. You need to live. Your oxygen mask is your goal. You want to write a book? You want to lose weight? You want to move? You want to try hiking? Turn your wants into your oxygen mask. Your wants aren't selfish. They are your mental health. They are your breaths of oxygen to actually live. Stop disguising the daily shuffle, your daily problems. Start addressing them. Reprioritize them. It's okay to say no. It's okay to put your oxygen mask on first. Stop looking around at other people to blame. Your biggest enemy is you. We are the hardest, nastiest, meanest people to ourselves. Think about it. How many times have you said, I look fat, I look gross, I'm slow, I'm out of shape, I'm boring? Could you imagine if a stranger, someone you've never met, just walked up to you and said, you are fat, you're gross, you're slow, and you're out of shape? Most of us would be angry, shocked, hurt. And yet, we say this to ourselves in the mirror and we accept it. It sinks into our minds and our hearts and it stews there. We are jerks to ourselves. That self-doubt, that negative talk is killing us. It really is. Every time you self-doubt, you put things off. You put your goals aside and that time passes because you've convinced yourself that you're not worthy. And when that time passes, it can be hours, days, months, and even years. And whether you like it or not, that time passing is killing you. I want you to think about the next time you find yourself doubting yourself, talking to yourself negatively. I want you to stop and think why you decided to shrink your lifespan, why you decided to waste time to tell yourself that you're not worthy. It's not a joke. You can't recycle any of this time. You're actually killing yourself with the self-doubt. One day, your body will not be able to do this. Today is not that day. Stop comparing your journey. Stop being jealous and comparing someone else's winning season. You have no idea what they lost in their losing season. Stop apologizing and start living. Don't act on your life out of comparison to others or out of fear. What's important and working for one shouldn't deter you. In fact, you should celebrate them. Your ability to be happy when someone else is doing something that makes them happy speaks volume of your character. We live in a very competitive world, and a lot of it is unnecessary. We should support each other. Not with time, not with money, but with, hey, good for you. That's simple. Everyone has a different path. Stop worrying about what others think. Stop worrying about past failed efforts. It's okay. There's some good in this life, and it has your name on it, and no one can take it from you because it's yours. You don't need anybody to approve you and your life. You will experience defeat anywhere. Why not down the path you choose? Don't resent others' success. Overvalue you. What are you thinking? What are you wishing? What are you desiring? Because it's winnable and it's achievable. No one is to be compared to you or your life. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. You've absorbed defeat. You know your strength. Now believe in your ability. Now empower yourself. Challenge to move that freaking mountain and test your will. Get in that mindset of this is my house. Redirect all that negative energy. Expose your disguised problems and stop the self-doubt. Stop killing time. Stop comparing and start dreaming really freaking big. Master yourself at all levels. Be in control. Things will go wrong. You're going to mess up. You will become tired and exhausted and you will try to quit. But that's when you should control that self-doubt and be unbroken. Discipline yourself. When you go to eat something bad for you or you overspend, stop and ask yourself why. Because when you do things that take you further away from your goals, that's you wasting time. And that wasting time is shrinking your lifespan. Execute. Start. Get up. Move forward. Progress is a check mark. Don't shy away from change. It's scary. Your heart races and you're sure you're gonna look stupid. Stop that self-doubt, because what's possible for one is possible for you. Remember your lottery in this life. You're alive. You have opportunity. You have health. You have time. And this is a lottery for someone dying right now in a hospital bed. There is no need to criticize your past to validate your future. You did what you needed to at the time with what you had to work with. Now it's time to move on to your breakthrough and wake up knowing more. You deserve to tap into your full potential, to own your own success and happiness. Listen to the voice inside of you and stop being scared. No one can take your inner strength and passion. You're going to come across resistance and negativity, and it might be from very close friends and even family. But you're in charge. There's nothing more powerful than a human being with purpose, and that is you. Refuse to be denied. Do less proving to others and do more living for yourself. Today is your growth. This is your growth right here, right now. Real challenge of growth is that first fearful step out of your comfort zone. That real growth is when you've been knocked down and you keep getting back up. That takes courage, and that outcome is real growth. No more excuses. No more excuses when you feel pain, when you feel defeated, when you've been broken, and when you can't think of a reason to go on. Find your reason, find your why, because make no doubt you will experience this. You need to find that inextinguishable strength, that courage, and you need to be bold. It's time to start. Start where you are, with what you have, because what you have is plenty. There are people out there with less money, opportunity, and even less time doing what you keep wishing you could. You can. It's time to unlock your power. It's time to be urgent and not let life pass you by. We are women. We are more than just flesh, bones, coffee, and wishes. We are women. Strong women. Every day, the world will drag you by the hand and yell, "This is important. Over here. This is important. No, that's important over there. And you need to worry about this, and you need to worry about that." And each day, it's up to you to yank your hand back, pull it over your heart, and say, no, this is important. I am important.